That wait for that to load. It'll catch up to here in about a minute, or less than a minute, and we'll be able to get started.
Thank you.
You can see now this is why I fumble so long when I set us up. I'm just waiting for the blue button to come up on the YouTube.
I'm glad you remember this, Mackenzie. I'm gonna have to practice this with you.
I don't know how I remember anything. The one tech thing I'm somewhat decent at. Still just waiting for it to load. That's okay.
Thank you.
Not sure why the blue button's not coming up yet right now.
There it is.
Is it?
Isn't that it, the sign in? Oh, wait.
Oh, it's live now.
Okay, because I'm at the YouTube controls right now, and I'm waiting for the blue button to come up at the top right corner where it says go live, and it hasn't lit up yet.
Oh, wait, isn't this live now on the YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, then we're fine.
Okay. So I'd like to.
Also, sorry, real quick. Do you want to record your meeting in case so you don't have to handwrite everything?
I'm sorry. I thought it was recording already once I did that. I was just gonna watch the YouTube live stream.
Okay, that's fine too. You can ignore me then.
Thank you, though. All right, so I'd like to call this meeting to order at 2:19, November the 6th, 2020. If I could entertain a motion to approve the agenda. Oh, sorry. So I'm definitely going to head. First, I'd like to acknowledge that we are on native land of the Humunga tribe of Tongva Nation. Take a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Okay, so I apologize. I called the meeting to order ahead of item A. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, you do that. You call the meeting to order. Give us the date and the time that you call this meeting to order.
Pardon?
Give us the date and time that you're calling the meeting to order.
It is 2:19 p.m., November the 6th, 2020. And I would like to entertain a motion to adopt the agenda of November 6th, 2020.
So let's go ahead and do roll call vote. So go down your roll call so you can establish quorum.
Okay, I'd like to make roll call, and if you could just unmute yourself, please. Sofia Acevedo.
Here.
Anna Yang.
Here.
Sean Su.
Here.
Alexander Ling.
Here.
Victor Corona.
Here.
Carrie Fuso.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Then I would like to entertain a motion to adopt the agenda of November 6th, 2020. If there's any mistakes, I'd like to also make some notes. There's a mistake here on November the 6th. It just says the 6H. And then misspelling an advisor. Is that, am I able to entertain a motion to make those changes?
Sure. Do you mind if I step in real quick?
Yeah.
So those changes are okay to make because they're not substantive. They are just corrective. And interestingly enough, the dictionary does recognize advisor, OR, and ER. So you can go either way. But let me explain to the rest of the group, since we're all new here together, what we are doing is we are establishing the official agenda of what we're going to do. And basically what Emmanuel is going to ask is he's going to ask you to approve. So basically we need two individuals, one person who says, I think that's a great idea, to make a motion to say, I move to approve the agenda of November 6th, 2020. And I need one other person to say, yes, I think that's a great idea too. And what happens is a committee cannot do anything until a motion is made, and that needs to be made by one person. It needs to be seconded by another. And then the chair will open for discussion. And usually for the agenda, there's not much discussion. And then they're going to go through and approve the agenda, and we'll do that by roll call so we can all practice. We're all new to this. This is the first time through, so we'll all walk through it. But the chair will say something to the effect that I would like to entertain a motion to approve the agenda with the noted changes of November 6, 2020. Since he's already made that motion and he says, I would like to entertain, those are the key words, all someone has to do and says, so moved. And then someone else has said, I second. So if the chair makes the agenda for you, makes the motion for you, all you have to do is agree. So we just need two people to agree. So think about it. Don't be shy. It's really fun. Get yourselves unmuted, and Emmanuel can make the motion, and then we can duke it out to see who can be first and second.
Thank you, Carrie.
So you can entertain that motion. And can you make it a little bit bigger too? Can you blow it up and when you make that motion? Thank you.
Can I get a first?
So you make the motion.
Oh, sorry. So I'd like to make a motion to adopt the agenda with noted changes of November 6, 2020. Can I get a first, please?
Don't be shy.
I motion to approve. I forgot what to say. I'm sorry.
You say I motion. That's good.
I motion. Okay, cool. I motion.
I second.
Yay, good job.
So first by Sophia and second by Sean. Thank you. Moving on to the next agenda item, public comment of non-agenda items.
So you had a motion and second. You need to take action. Going down from your listing of attendees, go through in order and take roll and ask yes or no.
Okay, I'd like to take action, a roll call. And Sofia Acevedo,
Yes.
Anna Yang,
Yes.
Sean Siu,
Yes.
Alexandra Ling,
Yes.
Victor Corona.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes unanimously. So I'd like to move on to the next agenda item, public comment on non-agenda items. I'd like to welcome our AS members, if they can introduce themselves, if they have any comments they'd like to make, feel free. Thank you.
I guess I'll go first then. All right, so hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mackenzie Rivera and I'm the president of Associate Students. So what it is I do, I lead the entire executive board at our weekly meetings. I act as a student voice, I sit on shared governance meetings, and so I try and keep this whole thing going together and make sure everybody's doing their job, like Emmanuel here running his sustainability committee meeting, which so proud of you so far. Y'all are doing great. Happy to see all of you here staying involved on campus. And look forward to seeing you all more often. That's it for me.
Hi everyone, my name is David Ramirez. I am the student trustee for the district board. I actually started in AS through sustainability committee, so I hold this committee close to my heart. So I'll definitely be here throughout the year supporting you in any way that I can. There are many interesting opportunities for you all to work this semester, since we're all getting pretty creative on how we can support our students. So I'm really excited to see what this committee does. So I'll be here. I'll try to be as consistent as I can to support you all as well. But yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any questions.
All right, I'll go. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Louise Panaligan. I'm the VP of Student Services, and basically I work for you all, just making sure that you know what's going on on campus and what student resources are available to you, as well as listening to what you have to say about what can be done better for you at our school. Yeah, that's me. You can definitely ask me more about that. I'll pass it over to someone else.
Thank you, Lois.
Hey, what's up? My name is Alex. Pronounce he, him. I'm the VP of campus activities this year. I'm in charge of hosting all the cool, fun events, virtually for now, but hopefully soon to be socially distanced in-person events once we get approval for that. I'm in the middle of my Spirit Week, which has been going really well. If you guys haven't followed our Instagram, do that. If you guys haven't joined our Discord, do that. I'll put the links in the chat as well. That's me. Yeah, I'll pass it on to Christina, I guess.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christina Zhang, and I am the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Basically, what I do is I'm kind of like the liaison between instructional departments and a lot of the committees, a part of the Academic Senate that hopefully you guys will be able to attend later on. So what I do is I really try to increase like academic opportunities for all the students on campus and strive and kind of be the person that kind of reminds a lot of the faculty that that the students are dealing with certain things. And I know that you are in great hands because Emmanuel is the best. And yeah, that's about me. I think that's everyone from the executive board.
Thank you, Christina. Thanks, Alex, as well. Let me see. I think Anna's coming back in. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the next item. We normally would be doing committee member reports. Since there's none, we'll be passing on that, skipping on that. Do you have anything to report, Carrie, or can I also?
Just one thing. Again, my name's Carrie Fuso. My pronouns are she and hers. I am the advisor for associate students, so you'll see me around a lot. I'm glad that all the AS members are here to support sustainability. They also have committees, so if you're interested in joining one of their committees, let them know. If you liked what they've said that they do, you can be in more than one committee. Couple things I've been putting in the chat. If you notice the link for the Black Panther today, associate students, Alex is very modest and didn't say it, but they're streaming a movie today. It's Black Panther. It's been, anyone with credentials can just log in and watch it. It is free to watch until midnight tonight. As long as you start watching the movie before 11:59, you can watch it till its end. So please sit down, curl up, enjoy, watch the movie as part of Spirit Week. Also, for a lot of you to also think about if you can go ahead and once you're done here, go to lancerlife.pasadena.edu. I'll put that link in the chat and ask to join the associated students. What we'll do is, because we have committee membership, you can join that and we'll put you down as a committee member, and you can also use that as part of your co-curricular transcript or leadership transcript. And that is something that can be helpful when you start looking to transfer, as well as for scholarships, because it's an actual record that you did a leadership position on campus. So I'll put that link in the chat, but thank you very much. I'm excited to see you all and excited to see what you're going to do. Thanks.
Thank you, Carrie. Moving on to the next item, which is action items. There isn't any action at the moment. We'll be continuing to the next item, which is discussion items. And first one, A, is an icebreaker. It is recommended that the Sustainability Committee participates in the icebreaker. For today, the icebreaker is just checking in. I know we are all, I'm sure we're all experiencing the same things when it comes to, the election and being able to, having to adapt due to COVID and remote learning. It still weighs heavy on myself. I have struggled, but I'm fortunate enough to have multiple support groups on campus and off campus. And that being said, I value mental health a lot. I I know that we come first as individuals, and then we could help others. So with that being said, if you'd like, feel free to just check in, see how you're doing. Anything you'd like to speak about the current times, feel free. Floor is yours. I could start. I'm be honest, I haven't kept up with the news with the presidential election since the first night of counting votes. Definitely stressed out. More about what could happen just because of how divided our nation seems to be. According to the vote counts, there's still, it's like a two-way party, even though there's, environmental parties, liberal parties around, but I'm just finding it very difficult to see immediate progress. I guess I'm just impatient, and I try to, keep an open mind and understand that other people have different points of views, and that's the beauty, I guess, of this democracy. We're allowed to, have our own beliefs, where we shouldn't be prosecuted for our own morals and beliefs. But these times, we have an administration who, at points, they hold on to this sense of nationality that continues to oppress people. And with that, I am affected like I am. Simply because I guess mental health isn't destigmatized in our nation. And, it's okay, though, to feel this way. And if anyone's, having any issues, any, doubts, troubles with their current life, I think that, I know I admire you all for continuing your education despite having to be remote. I think everyone here misses socializing on campus. I know I do. And I look forward to the day that we return, whether we see it in our Lancer experience or at another campus. I think we'll get there. And for now, the best we can do is just, listen to one another and then proceed, take action. If anyone has, anything to say, please feel free. And if not, then I would continue on to the next item.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alexandra. I'm one of the committee members and kind of wanted to bounce off of what Emmanuel just said. I also know this past week has been a little bit stressful for everyone, especially if you've been following the news. And I wish I were able to have the self-control to take a step back and not doom scroll and constantly refresh New York Times, as I know many of my friends have also been doing. So I hope you've all been well. And I also just want to say, I really appreciate having these Zoom meetings, even though we are apart. Participating in this meeting so far has made me feel a little bit less alone, especially now because everyone is feels really isolated. And you also said especially as we're following the election results, it feels like our nation is really divided and it feels like you can't really do anything. But then having these meetings or this current meeting makes me feel a little bit better. And it's we are still together trying to do our best with their given circumstances. So yeah.
Thank you, Alexandra. I think continue on to the next item. Thank you very much for listening and also sharing.
If I can
Thanks,
just
Alex.
interrupt very quickly. I mean, I'm also interested in hearing just every committee member speaking, also just introducing themselves, their names, how many years they've been at PCC, their major, you know, just so everyone can get acquainted with themselves.
Thanks, David.
I could start. My name is Victor Corona. I'm an English major. This is my third year, and I'm planning to transfer this year, so it's all very exciting. I'm just also excited that we have a sustainability committee and that everybody's excited to kind of like do sustainable stuff at PCC.
Hi everyone, my name's Sophia. This is my second year at PCC. I'm a psych major. I'm also planning on transferring next year. Just like as regards to the political climate, I just wanted to make sure to remind everybody to take time for yourself. I feel like we tend to forget ourselves and neglect our own mental health and physical health. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself. And it's really nice to be here and meet everyone.
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm a first year here at PCC. I'm a psych major, and just bouncing off of what everyone else said, all our feelings are really valid in this time of uncertainty in our country, and just especially with social media, there could be a lot of false news. I realize, so it's really important to fact check our information and try to keep an open mind to the things we see. But I'm really excited to be a part of the sustainability committee and making some change on campus.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a computer science major. This is I'll be transferring next year, and I'm also very excited to continue in this committee because, like, before I didn't really spend a lot in clubs, but now I feel like I should be more like active and, you know, like share my thoughts to everyone. And
Sorry, Anna. Were you done? I'm sorry. It just shows up as if you're muted now.
oh, I'm done. Sorry.
Thank you. I'm going to, for anyone in the public watching, I'm going to introduce myself too. My name is Emmanuel Gomez. Preferred pronouns are he, him, el. And I'm a history major. Definitely am glad to share space, be involved in comparison to, you know, my background. Not really thinking that I guess I'd be accepted whenever it comes to education. So I appreciate you all showing up. All the AS members, including all the committee members, you all are AS members too now. And, you know, the executive board, I think, you know, I appreciate the very diverse points of views. And I think that that's what allows us to, you know, be able to, I guess, yearn for feedback from students in order to, you know, making sure we're not missing anyone. And I know that PCC is doing a lot of work to make our campus more equitable and making sure that everyone feels welcome. And I definitely feel welcome as an AS member simply by the support that you have given me in showing up. And I truly appreciate it. And for any students that may watch this as well, please feel free to reach out to any of us. If any of the executive board members said anything that interests you, you want to reach out, want to connect, please reach out, and I will do my best to do that for you. So thank you very much. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next item. And it's a discussion about the facilities master plan. It is recommended the Sustainability Committee discuss the sustainability section of the facilities master plan. If I could get, I don't know, a raise of hands, or if anyone would like to give any input, if anyone was able to review this section of the master plan, it's an opportunity, I think, for us to just give feedback, and in doing so, that could then be presented to the Standing Committee of Sustainability on campus. I know that, there are professors, staff, administrators that are interested in the sustainability practice of our campus. And, that's why they've gone active again. So if we could, just discuss if there's anything that stood out, anything you feel, maybe missing. I think now is the time to just share some of those thoughts.
I had a question. Is this plan regarding all of the campuses? So not just like the main campus, but like.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's all of them.
Okay, cool. And then I also wanted to ask, it mentions like the first bullet point on the second, column, the internal policies. So I'm guessing like this is not the only like group on campus that is dedicated to like sustainability, right? There's like probably people like faculty members and stuff like that talking about sustainability.
Correct. Yeah, there's a standing committee that has been active again since June, and there's also clubs. There's a Green Lancer Sustainability Club. I know Victor is a VP on that club, and I think that I look forward to making sure that everyone who's already part of the sustainability movement joins us. And I mean, the application is open for roll-on basis. I just received another application, so I know the interest is there. It's just a matter of making sure it's presented, at least the opportunity, and giving them, more resources as to how we can be accessed. For me, I think what stands out is the campus-specific measures, and PCC should consider all parking lots to incorporate the opportunity to take advantage of the free space and use renewable energy, so that we don't just cut down to net zero by 2050. This plan should be executed by December 30th of 2030. And that's a long time from now. I think it's crucial. I see a lot of high schools making their parking lots solar powered. And it'd be nice to see that on our campus. I know it's a recommendation. It's recommended for a reason. But I know there's a lot of money involved. And, at the moment, there isn't a bond. Got to wait 2 years for a bond to be written up. And then hopefully the Board of Trustees is able to approve it. And, there is, I guess, what's being done is what can be done without, new revenue. And that's, for me, the main thing that stands out. I know the next item I have, I think, more information. It's the draft from Sustainability Committee that was presented at the last meeting. If anyone, if you could let me know if you have any more discussion on this.
Something to share. I saw something very interesting on a campus where the solar panels were used as, those metal umbrellas they use over tables. Like they had a solar panel over the seats, which I thought was very interesting. And another part of the plan that I saw that really struck me was the stars framework thing. And I think it's important, yes, to have our goals and accomplish things, but also have a framework and track our progress so we know that we are advancing and making a difference. Yeah. And it helps to engage the community as well.
Nice. So comment in the chat, Carrie, we have 2 of those solar umbrellas, and I wasn't aware of that. Where are those located, Carrie?
From what I remember, one is located next to the STEM IT building outside of Mesa. There should be, that last conversation I had. And the other one is over by the music building, and where the parking structure is. I think that's lot 5. And where you walk on your way to walking to Science Village, there's an umbrella over there. But I don't know how well it's working, because the idea is it's one of those umbrellas. It's got solar panels, and then it's supposed to be able to run a power plug that you can plug your stuff in.
Okay, like a USB port or something?
Yeah, the last time I saw that was a year ago, so I don't know.
Nice. I mean, it'd be nice to have more of those, I think. We could definitely use more seating on campus.
So those are about 3,000, how many years ago have I been at it? 6 years ago, they're about $3,000. So I'm sure the technology has improved since then, and probably the price has gone down.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty cool. I would definitely like to look into that and see how that initiative was brought up. Maybe expand on it. Okay. So for this item, I would like to, leave it open and, maybe add it to the agenda in the future. I think this is a discussion that we could elaborate on some more in order to get better feedback so we can present the Sustainability Committee. If that is it, then I would like to move on to the next item. Item C, which is discussion of the Sustainability Carbon Pledge draft. And it is recommended that the Sustainability Committee discusses the Sustainability Standing Committee's Carbon Pledge draft. And sorry, I kind of did my little drawing on it or writing on it, making sure that it's just a copy. And this was presented at the Sustainability Committee, the first meeting that I joined. And there are a lot of links, as you can see, a lot of information presented. Something that stood out to me was, being able to say, let me see, it was the Climate Action Plan of Pasadena, the city of Pasadena. This data was pulled in 2016, from 2016 document. And I found it interesting, but I wasn't surprised that, 75% of our emissions, carbon emissions in the city of Pasadena come from, vehicles, airplanes, helicopters, etc. And 25% of it is from stationary, I guess, plants, residences, commercial buildings. And I found this, I had wrote down the quote where it says, it implements that urgency that I feel is missing from the facilities master plan, according to the carbon pledge that has been produced by faculty members. And it reads, by making choices to, quote, and I quote, by making choices to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions and preparing for the changes that are underway, Pasadena can reduce the risk from climate change. And it's it was brought up at the sustainability committee that there is I guess a sort of a lack of implementing renewable energy, because we want to avoid getting to the 2 degrees Celsius. Our climate is moving very fast, faster than expected. We got to 1 degree Celsius quicker than scientists expected. And I think it's just a bit odd that these initiatives are set to be executed by 2050. And I don't think that as a city, enough is being done besides like at the local high schools, middle schools that are now installing solar. I think the goal, in order to, not only avoid the increase of climate change, we need to stop completely. Like, we need to get to net zero before 2050. And that's just my idea. I think, the STARS is a great way, but in this pledge, it's pointing out the LEED certifications. And that's more of the implementation that the facilities master plan is taking. I think that, all of your voices are very important. We'll soon enough be gone from this campus, but I think, simply by being in this committee, we're taking the initiative of preparing the school, not just for ourselves, but students to come. And since high schools are so aware of, the goal of net zero by providing renewable energy, I feel like if students would show up to our campus without renewable energy, it would look like they're going backwards, at least to the way that they're supported. And we need to point that out, I think. If anyone has any comments, anything they'd like to elaborate from the plan, the floor is yours.
Just looking at the resolved part, did the committee address any specific actions that they would take in order to reduce by 45%? I think it says in the bottom. Or would they simply just follow the commitments that the Board of Governors has already?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just abiding to the regulations that have been set. It was, the shared governance meetings, for me, they seem like they fly by very quickly. And, we were only able to kind of come up with some goals. And I think these 2 items on the agenda are, at least able to allow us to get an idea of where campus is, the institution, moving forward with sustainability. And I think we are able to, add with our feedback. We're able to, help maybe miss something that they're not aware of, the institution as a whole. We're all individuals, and I think we all have different opinions, but we need to collect those ideas and present them and, expand on everything that is provided. I think, this is an item that as well, we should elaborate on some more. And I will be inviting the Sustainability Committee to our next meeting. Hopefully some of the faculty members are able to make it and, hear us out. I think it's very important for you all to share what you all want from this campus. What is it that you want to work at? These are just two examples that have been presented, and it's my duty to provide that as well to you all. So if there's no more comment, I would like to proceed. Everyone, give me a thumbs up if good. Any more comments? Okay, no public comment. Okay, so going to proceed to the next item, public comment on non-agenda items, and we don't have any comments on the YouTube stream. If any of the executive board members have any additional comments, please feel free. Moving on to the next item, for advisors' comments. Have any comments, Carrie?
Nothing, thank you.
Thank you. Moving forward, for announcements, I would like to, let me see, get all this stuff shared. I would like to share something that a local organization provided to me via email. And it's an opportunity, during these times, there's a lot of support out there. And sorry, can you still see my screen? Okay, yeah, so this is a free opportunity to do study sessions, get some tutoring. If you're under the age of 25, this is an opportunity for you. I will, not sure how, but I will find a way to distribute this this flyer, and it's at a local program called Day One, and it is by the Pasadena Central Library behind the courthouse, and it's a program that I guess it's a drug and alcohol prevention program. Just kind of helps, and I don't like to use this term, at-risk students, but that's how that's their focus, to make sure that kids in the local high schools stay on path and I guess avoid being influenced due to the impacts that I guess drugs have and alcohol. But they provide a lot of opportunities. If you have any bicycles, this program will fix your bicycle for free. It's local high school students, and they are really just there waiting on people who request assistance. So there's that, and that's the only announcement I have for now. Thank you. And then moving on to the next, for future meetings, dates and times, November 13th, 2020. And the location will also be online via Zoom, and the public can watch through YouTube. Agenda items, if there's anything you'd like to put in the agenda for our next meeting, I ask that they be presented by November the 9th, 2020 at 12 p.m. And I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. If I could get a first.
A motion.
Thank you. First by Sophia.
I second.
Sorry, who was that?
Me, Alexandra.
Okay, second by Alexandra. Thank you. Do I have to do a roll call vote?
For this type of thing, we can do Why don't you say if anyone's opposed or abstain? Then just go that way, and then we'll assume everyone else. If you don't speak up as opposed, you don't speak up as abstain, your vote is going to say that you're for. We'll let you do it by voice.
Okay, so if anyone opposes or abstain to the adjournment, please feel free to say so now. If not, then motion passes unanimously and the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much, you all. See you next week. Let me see. Would you be able to pause the live stream, or am I able to end it here?